Here we are, boys. Here we are, back with episode 461. Back with episode 462. Back with episode 462. Actually, let me check right quick, because I'm an idiot. Damn it. Fuck. Okay. Here we are, boys. Here we are. Here we are, boys. Here we are. Here we are, boys. Back with episode 462. Back with episode 462. Here we are, boys. Here we are. Back with episode 462. Back with episode 462. Here we are, boys. Here we are. Back with episode 462. Back with episode 462. Come share with your boy. Here we are, boys. Here we are. Back with episode 462. Come share with your boy. Anyways, guys. Before we get into it. Here we are, boys. Here we are. Back with episode 462. Anyways, guys, and before we get into it, I have to iterate this. Every stream. Every time I'm doing these, guys, I have to iterate this. If at any point in the stream you hear me stuttering or tripping over my words, I've got a speech impediment, and that's why I stutter, and that's why I trip over my words. Anyways, guys, let's get into it. So, I've got all my stuff organized, right? I've got all my gaming stuff organized and all of my music stuff organized. I've got all my gaming stuff organized and all of my music stuff organized. So feel free to check any of that stuff out if you want. I've got all my gaming stuff organized and all of my music stuff organized. So feel free to check any of that stuff out if you want. Also, guys, here's what do we talk about here, guys. Here's what do we talk about here, guys. Here's what do we talk about here on the channel. And we talk about anime, manga, comic books, history, mythology, philosophy, and psychology, as well as music, movies, and TV, practically anything to do with the entertainment industry as a whole. So yeah. Also, guys, I am a reader, writer, and storyteller. And I'm still working on everything, guys. I'm still working on the White Knight, on Ogre's 8, on the Dragon King trilogy, and the broader world of Evoluria itself. And I'm still working on Gunblade. I'm still working on the Samurai and Gunslinger. If you guys as well, I'm still working on the Samurai and Gunslinger. If you guys as well, I'm still working on all that stuff. However, guys, all the books, all the stories, all that stuff, it does take time. So yeah. Also, guys, I do this every night. Guys. I do this every night, Monday through Saturday. 6 nights a week, from 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. Monday through Saturday from 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. 6 nights a week. That's the schedule, guys. Also, guys, I know y'all want the Q&A. And the Q&A is coming, guys. Episode 500 is the next Q&A. Y'all get the Q&As every 100 episodes. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, with that being said, guys, I've got an hour to kill. What do y'all want to talk about? Also, guys, yes, I know I'm late. I know I'm very, very late with the stream. I know I'm late. I'm late to the stream again. I know. Audio issues. Hello, my dear viewers. Hello, how you doing, guys? Hello, Johnny. Hello. So, yeah, guys, I know I'm late with the stream. Audio issues per usual. However, I did talk to my artist. I wasn't able to talk to him last night, sadly. I was not able to talk to him last night. I thought I was going to get to it, but I did not. However, before starting the stream, I was upstairs talking there with him. He came over to the house and everything, and we got a good long talk in. and we talked about some stuff that y'all should be excited for. We talked about some stuff that y'all should be excited for, man. Y'all should be excited because the future, I mean, I told him stuff, he told me stuff. It was just a good talk all around. The White Knight is coming. The White Knight is coming in May of this year. It is coming. Also, guys, Volume 1 of Gunblade comes out in November. And all that. Overall, it was just a very good talk. We talked about Vilrand, of which is his main series. We talked about Gunblade and the Dragon King and the White Knight and Ogre's 8. We also talked about Iron Lion and the One-Eyed King and all of his series. We talked about a lot of good stuff. We talked about a lot of good stuff. We had a good meeting and all that, and we shook hands and he left. Of which me and him have joked about that all the time over the phone. Because mainly, other than the Sunday, other than other than Sunday mornings, of which is the time me and him go to church. Me and him go to church and talk on Sunday mornings, and then every Sunday night, we talk on the phone for about an hour. Well, this time, we weren't able to do that. He came over tonight, and we talked for about an hour or so before he left. And it was such a good conversation. It was such a good conversation. I mean, it's good to talk to your boy. It's good to talk to my artist and get stuff done and all that. He's got the first chapter. He's got the first chapter of his comic Vilrand out right now on a webtoon. Go and check it out. Go and check it out, guys. Go and check it out. It is phenomenal. And I cannot wait. I'm super psyched for the White Knight to come out. Of course, he still has to do the character designs for all the other characters. Y'all saw the artwork for Kyle, aka the White Knight, back in December of last year. So yeah, all that stuff is very, very exciting, guys. All that stuff is very, very exciting. So yeah, I mean, it was a real good talk. It just getting to talk to him and all that was a true pleasure. Was a true pleasure. But yeah, guys. Yeah, back to it. Back to another week of streaming. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Back on another week of streaming, because why not? Because why not? Let's see how y'all doing, though. How are all y'all doing? Not that there's anybody actually watching the stream. Because Monday nights are the hardest nights for me to stream. Because I gotta get back into the swing of things, you know? I gotta get back into the swing of things on Mondays. And with my speech impediment and my stutter, or with my speech impediment and the stuttering and all that, why would y'all watch anyway? Why would y'all watch anyway? It just don't make sense. It don't make sense to me. It don't make sense to me. Also, guys, I am keeping up with everything. Like I said in the intro, I'm still working on the books and stories and all that. It is a crap ton of work. On top of that, I'm keeping up with my studies of history, mythology, philosophy, and psychology. I find all that very, very interesting. Also, guys, let me define what I mean by studying. Let me tell y'all what I mean by studying. What I mean by studying. I'm I am studying all this stuff, but on my own. I'm not in school. I don't have professors or teachers or anything like that. I am my own teacher, and I just find all this stuff interesting. Therefore, I research, I watch videos, and watch lectures on all this stuff. I learn and read as much as I can about all this stuff. I am trying to get my GED before the end of the year. I do think it is possible for me to get my GED. For me to get my GED before the end of the year, I do think it is a possibility, but I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. Life is just very, very interesting right now, guys. Life is very, very interesting, you know. Life is very, very interesting. So, yeah. I also, I also have music coming out with my friends. Me and my friends have released a lot of songs, as y'all know, or y'all may not know, on the channel. Me and my friends have released a lot of music, um, like, Who Am I, Lifeless, My Mind, Scars and Stories, etc., etc., Lost in the Void, Lost in the Void, Echoes of Resilience, Darkest Days, Dead Kings, Hidden Pain, etc., etc. Yeah, guys, just go to the channel and go to a playlist titled The Main Tracks. All the songs I've written are there. So yeah. Hello, my dear viewer. Hello, how you doing? 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 Wait, what? I can actually... Interesting. Interesting. I did not know that. I did not know that I could actually share the stream as I'm streaming. I had no idea that you could do that. Interesting. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I had no idea. I had no idea, guys. I had no idea. Very, very interesting stuff. Very interesting stuff. Very, very interesting stuff. Interesting stuff, guys. Interesting stuff. You learn something new every day. You learn something new every day. But yeah, guys, I thought of this random song. I came up with the title first. I came up with the song idea in my head. Yes, it snowed a lot here, but for the most part, the snow is gone. The snow is gone for the most part. Actually, no, the snow is gone completely, guys. There's no more snow here where I live. But yeah, guys, it's kind of weird though in the way I do music and the way I write music. You see, guys, all I do is write them. All I do is come up with the song idea, the lyrics, and the title. I come up with the general idea or theme of a song, the lyrics of the song, and the name of the song. I have friends that do the rest of the stuff for me. I have friends that handle the rest of the music stuff for me. and I thought of a song. I thought of a song. I thought of a, I thought of a title today. I thought of a title for a song today, titled or named. I thought of a name today if for if for just a song. And guys, I honestly don't know how I do it. I it these ideas come to me randomly, guys. And when it comes to, at least when it comes to writing music, and when it comes to writing stories and books, I got that figured out. I can do that easily. Writing music is a completely different ball game. Writing music is a completely different ballgame. Writing stories and books, that comes super easy to me. Writing music is a completely different ballgame. Granted, none of my work is officially out when it comes to stories and books. My first book comes out in May, The White Knight. The White Knight comes out in May. So yeah. However, when it comes to music, I I don't know how I do it. I just I think of an idea, a title, or just a random line or two here and there. I think of a random line or two here or there, and I either think of a few random lines, the name of the song, or the theme of the song first, or the core idea behind the song first. Either way, I just wrote, earlier today, I wrote a song titled From the Ashes. From the Ashes. I wrote a song titled From the Ashes earlier today. Earlier today started with that title, From the Ashes, and and wrote I wrote the song just based off of that title. Also, guys, I want to be very clear with this. I want to be very clear with this. I want to be very clear with this, guys. I want to be very clear with this, guys. If at any point I stutter, or if any point I mispronounce anything, it's because of my speech impediment. I'm not very good at the sh, at the sh sound. So yeah. That's awesome, MC. That's awesome. MC, I got some news for you. I got some news for you, my friend. I got some news for you. I got some news for you. Y'all already know this, but I wasn't able to talk to my artist last night. However, he did come to the house tonight, and we had a good long talk. The White Knight is in production. The White Knight is getting done. It's getting done. Y'all will have it in May. Granted, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, but y'all won't be able to have it physically in your hands yet. But y'all will be able to go to Webtoon. Y'all will be able to go to Webtoon and check it out for yourselves. So yeah, there you go. There you go. There you go, guys. But but yeah, guys, I know I'm all over the place. I know I'm I know I'm all over the place, guys. I know no one's watching the stream. No one gives a damn. I know. I know no one gives a damn about anything I'm saying, and that's fine. That's fine, guys. That's fine. That's all right. That's all right. I know, guys. I know. That's awesome, MC. That's awesome. I will check it out. I will check out Max Might. I will check out your comic MC. In fact, hit me up on Instagram whenever you want, bud. Hit me up on Instagram, MC, and we'll talk about it. And we'll talk about it. But yeah, guys, I know y'all. I know y'all, guys. I know that no one cares about the channel or what I'm saying and all that. I know it takes time. I know it takes time, and I gotta be more patient with myself. I have to be more patient with myself, guys. I am. I. I'm not sure if I'm patient or not. I would think I'm not. I would think I'm not very patient at all, cause I need more. I need more patience for myself and for others. Because, man, it just seems like I'm doing all this work, and it's like, why am I even here? What am I even doing? But, yeah, guys, I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Man, I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. This, this song, From the Ashes, probably won't come out for a while. Probably won't be out for a while, guys, because we do, and because me and my friends have songs out and available on the channel. On the channel, me and my friends do have songs out on the channel, guys. My Mind, Scars and Stories, Echoes of Resilience, Lost in the Void, Darkest Days, Dead Kings, Hidden Pain, Silent Shadows, and Silent Screams, Storm of Hope, Broken Cross, Fading Shadows, Chasing Tomorrow, etc., etc. Effort and Time, that's a good one. That's a good one. Effort and Time's a good one. Father's Prayer, Devils and Demons. I mean, I've written a lot, guys. I've written a lot of music. I've written a lot of books. I've written a lot of music and I've written a lot of books, guys. I am a writer. It's what I do. It's what I do, guys. It's what I do. But yeah, guys, I just gotta keep going. I just gotta keep doing it what I'm doing. Just gotta keep writing and writing and writing and studying and studying and studying and doing all this stuff. And guys, if it seems like I'm a bit off or anything like that, it's because of the speech impediment. It's because of my stuttering issue. Like, some nights I don't even want to talk. Like, some nights I don't even want to do this because I'm like, I want to talk about all this stuff. I want to talk about all the stuff I'm interested in. I want to talk about all these fun topics that I have all this knowledge about. I want to talk about anime, manga, comic books, history, mythology, philosophy, psychology, movies, music, and TV. I want to break down certain movies, TV shows, and music and cartoons and all this stuff. Like, I would love to watch Inside Out and Inside Out 2 with you guys and just to break both of those films down, break both of the Inside Out films down from a psychological point of view, and just dissect it and analyze it with you guys. I think that'd be a lot of fun and everything. I just don't know. I just don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I mean, hopefully. Here, guys, here. Here, let me play some of the songs right quick if you don't mind. If you don't mind, guys. If you don't mind. Let me play some of the songs if you don't mind. That I've written and all that. I just don't know what to do, guys. I mean, I've got all this stuff. I got all this knowledge, all this materials in my mind. I just don't know how to get it out to you guys. I have all this information that I would love to discuss and dissect and analyze it with you guys, but I just simply don't know how to do it because I'm afraid. I'm afraid if I do talk about all this stuff, I will inevitably trip over my words and stutter, and that'll be a whole effing mess of which it will be. It will be, guys. I'm too I'm too stubborn, guys. I'm too stubborn and for my own good. If the speech impediment and my stuttering issue gets in the way of a lot. It gets in the way of a lot. Either way, guys, either way. Either way, guys, either way. Here are some songs that I have written over the years and that me and my friends have released and everything. Here is My Mind. Here's a song that I wrote a while ago titled My Mind and everything. So yeah, I know no one's watching the stream. I know no one cares. Oh well. Oh well. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Here's My Mind. I wrote this song a couple years ago. It's about constantly and consistently questioning trauma. Enjoy, guys. Enjoy. Here you go, guys. Here you go. Here you go. Here's My Mind. Here's My Mind. I wrote this song a couple years ago. Enjoy. I know it's not the best audio. It's the best I can do, though, for now. Wrote this song a couple years ago, guys. Wrote it a couple years ago. Ooh, dying inside of my mind, trying to find the right time, trapped in this prison I built, holding the keys yet confined, stars dimming one by one, in the night of my despair, I'd rather let the darkness take me, than face what's hiding there. And there is my mind, guys. There is my mind. I wrote that one a couple years ago. Wrote that one a couple years ago, guys. I wrote that one a couple years ago. I wrote that one a couple years ago, guys. I wrote that one a couple years ago. And of course, guys. Now I'm gonna let y'all listen to Scars and Stories. The sequel to that song, the other half of my mind, is Scars and Stories, because my mind, that one is about constantly and consistently questioning trauma on a daily basis. Scars and Stories is about the same thing. Scars and Stories is about constantly and consistently questioning trauma on a daily basis, except questioning it for one particular reason. That reason being the lack of physical evidence. All the trauma was verbal, emotional, and psychological. Therefore, there's no physical evidence. I'm gonna let y'all listen. I'm gonna let y'all listen to Scars and Stories now. I'm gonna let y'all listen to Scars and Stories, the sequel to My Mind. And because y'all just listened to My Mind, here is Scars and Stories. Enjoy, guys. Enjoy. Twisting my mind and nights just trying to figure out the truth. No bruises to show, but the scars are in my youth. In the silence I stumble where secrets take root. Lost in this struggle, just searching for proof. Full pages turn to chapters as I learn to stand tall. In the quest for understanding, I won't let myself fall. Twisting my mind and nights just trying to figure out the truth. No bruises to show, but the scars are in my youth. In the silence I stumble where secrets take root. Lost in the struggle, just searching for proof. With pages and regrets, bleeding tattoos and confusions. My heart will never forget. Never of my journey, I embrace every star. The truth of my existence has brought me this far. There we go, guys. There we go. There's the pair of them. That was the pair of my mind and scars and stories. Like I said, my mind is about constantly and consistently questioning trauma. Scars and stories, the song y'all just heard, is about the same thing, except questioning it, and because there's no physical evidence. There you go, guys. There you go. There you go, guys. There you go. There's both my mind and scars and stories. Because why not? Why not? Ah. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Tonight is just. For some reason, tonight's stream just hasn't felt. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I just. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Twisting my mind and I was just trying to figure out the truth. No bruises to show, but the skies are in my youth and the silence I stumble where secrets take root. Lost in the struggle, just searching for proof. I don't know what I'm doing tonight, guys. I don't know what I'm doing. It's alright, it's alright. as y'all know, Mondays are usually the hardest for me to stream. Mondays are usually the hardest nights for your boy to stream. So, yeah, I just, I don't know. I don't know. Twisting my mind and not so strong. Feel like we're off the true. No brother feeling show. Man, that's probably one of my favorite songs. It's probably one of my favorite songs I've ever written. Of course, I know I say that about all the songs I write, but I know not every song I write is good. Like Broken Cross is horrible. In fact, all four of those songs are garbage. Broken Cross, Chasing Tomorrow, Broken Cross, Chasing Tomorrow, Fading Shadows, and Rise and Shine. All four of those songs are god awful. And to be fair, I do think I could have done Hidden Pain. I do think I could have written Hidden Pain better. I do think I could have written Hidden Pain better. And yeah. Echoes of Resilience, I like it, but certain verses probably needed better, better wording and all that. Home, Silent Shadows, Silent Screams, and Hidden Pain. Hello, my dear viewer. Hello, how you doing? So, Home, Silent Shadows, Silent Screams, and Hidden Pain. Those four probably could have done it with better writing. I love the second verse of Silent Shadows though. I love the second verse of Silent Shadows. No bruises on my skin, but the scars run deep inside. Neglecting all my needs left me feeling like I cried. Laughter at my struggle, a burden in their eyes. They never had to say it. Their disdain, it was no surprise. I love that verse so much. I love that verse so much. That is probably one of my favorite verses I've ever written. However, I think the hardest song I've ever written has got to be Lifeless. As it's got to be Lifeless, cuz Lifeless, I wrote that song. I wrote Lifeless a few days or weeks after I attempted, after I attempted to, I'm not even sure if I'm allowed to say it. I'm not even sure if I'm allowed to say it or not. Cause I wrote Lifeless a few days or a few weeks after I tried to, well, you know, that, but so yeah, I hope, God, like, Lifeless is the only video on my channel that I've ever age restricted. Okay, that I've ever actually, like, set not for kids. Of course, it with the streams, right? Of course, it with the streams, I have to actually I have to legally answer that if these streams are made for kids or not, if kids are allowed to watch these streams, and I mark them no. I say no, this content is not made for kids. I say no, these streams are not made for kids. The main reason I do that, the main reason I do that is so that way the comments stay on. Is so that way the comment section it, it can stay on and y'all can comment on the streams or the videos and all that. So yeah. However, Lifeless is the only video I've ever age restricted because that song talks about some pretty tough topics. That song talks about some pretty rough and mature themes. So yeah, that's why that's the only video I've ever age restricted. That's the only video I've ever age restricted on the channel. It's Lifeless. That song was very, very difficult to write and very, very personal to me and very, very hard. I did not enjoy writing that song, but I felt I had to. I felt I needed to get it out of my system. I felt I needed to get it out of my system, and I did, and I'm glad I did. But, yeah. Yeah, guys, we're 47 minutes. Okay. Not too much longer here before we hit the hour mark. Thankfully, so that way you guys, it can be free of me. Cause honestly, tonight just ain't the night. Tonight ain't the night, guys. Uh, Tonight just ain't the night. Take me to my hideaway where shadows softly fall, where the weight of the world can't reach me at all. In the sanctuary, our man was torn apart. In my hideaway, I'll find peace in my heart. The song of the breeze, a melody of solace that puts my mind at ease. Hideaway, that song, is a song I just sung a bit of the lyrics to. That song, that'll come probably in a few years, I'm guessing. I don't know. I'd have to talk with the boys and see when that one comes out. I've got an idea in my head, but I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. At this point, guys, I'm just waiting on the hour mark. At this point, guys, I'm just waiting on the hour mark. We will cross it, inevitably. Another stream done, another hour wasted. Y'all know the drill. We waste 1 hour a night, 6 hours a week. It's alright. It's alright. You know what, guys? You know what? I have a song stuck in my head. I have to listen to it. I've got a song stuck in my head by Breaking Benjamin. I have a song stuck in my head by Breaking Benjamin. I've got to listen to this song. What's up, Frankie? What's up? How you doing, my friend? How you doing? My apologies, guys. I know this stream has been absolute dog shit. My apologies. My apologies. Listening to this right here. Breaking Benjamin So Cold. That's what I'm listening to. That's what I'm listening to, guys. Thank you, Frankie. Thank you. Away one by one. Hollow heroes separate as they run. You're so cold, keep your hand in mine. Wise men wonder while strong men die. Show me how it ends it alright. Show me how defenseless you really are. Satisfied and empty inside. Well, that's alright. Let's give this another try. If you find your family, don't you cry. In this land of make-believe, dead and dry. You're so cold, but you feel alive. Lay your hand on me one last time. Show me how it ends, alright. Show me how defenseless you really are. Satisfied and empty inside. Well, that's alright. Let's give this another try. Yes, guys, yes. I've studied Greek mythology for nearly 8 years. Show me how it ends, it's alright. Show me how defenseless you really are. Satisfied and empty inside. It's alright, let's give this another try. It's alright. 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 Keep your hand in mine one last time. Freaking love Breaking Benjamin. Phenomenal band. Phenomenal band, truly. Truly. Ah, well, guys. Ah, well, it truly don't matter. It truly do not matter, guys. It truly do not matter. In this land of make-believe. You know what, guys? You know what? Let's listen to The Liar, because why not? Let's listen to The Liar by Citizen Soldier, because why? Let's listen.